Hey guys, this is part 4 of my Ben 10 Ultimate Alien Cosmic Destruction walkthrough slash let's play Devil's Tower Forest Park. It covers 2 areas and I'll explain that later. Just watch the video for now. So here you get the half energy bar, which isn't, well, it's useful or not, it's not incredibly useful. Here I would also suggest to be as big chill just in case you do fall. There isn't really a need to risk it. And here you have to go as Armadillo, press Y and then you'll dig a hole through, basically. That's pretty self-explanatory. You could stay as Armadillo or move something else, doesn't really make a difference, it just means you have to switch back on the next dig part. So there's a free life there, so you may as well take it, and I recommend keeping as many lives as possible. In this game, you shouldn't really lose too many lives, and it comes helpful towards the end against Evil Way Big, since lives are always good against the final boss. Again, I'd recommend switching to Spider Monkey here just because it's more agile and able to jump over much quicker, and so it just means you can avoid the enemies, which you don't really need to fight unless you want your energy bar to go to full. So here it's basically just go up. It's pretty obvious how you can do it, it's only really one way. And again, Spider Monkey is useful because it can climb on the walls, which is nice, I guess. These bits are quite tricky, but as long as you are able to jump effectively, it's not too difficult. So make sure you are Spider Monkey, so just in case you do somehow fall, you can possibly grab onto a wall and not lose a life. There are several routes to get to the end of this part. This is just one. I probably missed a couple of secret items on the way, but this is pretty much the fastest route possible. Here I thought that these enemies were compulsory to defeat. Actually they're not, you can just pass them if you want to, but it doesn't really matter. Normally where the yellow things are is the way to go, and there I was stupid and fell, and I might fall again, but no. Normally that's the correct way to go, so if you follow those, it's pretty much the right way. And here again I lose another life, which isn't the smartest thing to do, of course. So if you're following this, you really shouldn't lose the same places that I did. So on your next part here, and I restarted the game here because I in fact died stupidly. So as you can see, the yellow ones aren't glowing there, half there. So that just, if you die for any time and you collect those, they just appear there, but show that you can't get it. I died in fact on those little spike things. So just don't do what I did, basically. Learn from my mistakes and go do it on your own version of the game.
Spider monkey.
Yeah, so anyway, you're on a mountain interior part of Devil's Tower now. Just don't go down, it's better to stay on top of these parts, just because it's easier, and now you're forced to go south, so that's what you do, I presume. And here it's pretty obvious that there are 3 things. It's better always just scout what you can do, and so I thought I may as well show you what all 3 do, so I did it one by one. But I was pretty sure that the first one would never be the correct way to do it. And in fact I was true, since there is a massive concrete wall in front, which you have to find a way to get around. And they are of course within the other 2 holes. So here I go for the second one, which again, you won't have to do the first one, you go to the second one straight away. And you have to defeat these enemies, so you may as well make sure you don't jump too high and hit those red spikes at the top, because they will take a chunk of your health off. Humongousaur is pretty useful here, just because it can jump and attack. Most other ones can't do it as effectively as Humongousaur, though maybe Big Chill might be slightly better. I just prefer it. But here you don't get anything apart from a full energy bar, special energy bar. So really you didn't have to actually do any of that. So you don't need to go to the first one, you don't need to go to the second one. So by default you need to go to the third, which is what you do. So you could just miss that if you wanted to. So as you see, those spikes actually just knock you out in one hit, so definitely attempt not to hit them. And those little red things do decent damage every time they hit you, so just make sure you're able to take them out beforehand. So this opens the first door, and so you have to go back and go through there. So really all you need to do is go through the third and first rather than 1, 2, 3 and then first. Just a small shortcut. Don't remember why I chose Swamp Fire here, doesn't really make a difference. And now you're on the boss, can't remember his name, Vulcan, something like that. And yeah, anyway, I just go there just as I can transform. into something, and there's something surprising here that I didn't know would happen. So I'm just attempting to take it out as fast as possible, so I go ultimate humongous, do as much damage as possible, and then just plan to pummel him to death. Which is exactly what happens, but unfortunately for Ben, he goes into a bigger suit and is more powerful, so don't use your ultimate straight away. Use it for the second one, since it will make it much easier for you. The rocks don't do a decent amount of damage. I wouldn't really bother dodging them or anything, but I would bother dodging those battering ram sort of things. So I lose a life here, but I'm pretty sure it's under half health. I should, with humongous or similar height, it's just a couple of punches and it should be out, which is exactly what happens. And that's the end of this part, and it's you unlock NRG, and here is Evil Way Big, just doing what he does and talking, so you can read that if you want. If not, there's no other part for this, so I'm just going to leave it rolling for the next half a minute or so, and I'll see you in the next video.